Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel for a new LEGO military project, today with the F-22 Raptor from United States of America in 1:70 scale. If you have a deja vu about this video, don't worry, it's completely fine. The reason is that the last week I released the F-22 Raptor in a minifigure scale. So yes, same aircraft, again from United States, again a stealth fighter, but in a different scale. The minifigure scale, in fact, is double of these size, or actually this one is half of the minifigure scale. Same thing, but the main point is that we have the same aircraft in a different scale. And don't worry, we still have many details, also if the model is much smaller. And we do not only have the digital model that we will still check later on for a few details, but we do also have the prototype here. Boom! In my hands. This one, as usual, is built with WeBrick parts that are not original LEGO bricks, but a third-party alternative from a company I'm collaborating with from a while now. You should know about them. I use their parts for my prototypes, and that's why I can recommend it to you, simply because I'm the first one to test them. And here I have the prototype, this time a little bit different from usual, luckily. The prototype is almost completely done. Well, actually the structure is 100% done. Everything present on the digital model is also present here on the prototype. I missed some colors. As you may notice here, the engines and the cockpit. Well, actually the cockpit in black is very nice too. Maybe you can choose between the black color here or the orange one present here on the digital model. That's up to you choosing which one you like most. Here the top, as you may notice, is in dark bluish gray, and we have the black engines, while here on the prototype I had the same parts but the color is not the same. But as usual, before starting, a few reminders. Check the caption of the video to find very useful links, like the playlist with my all other LEGO creations, the links to buy the instructions to build my designs, the website to get the parts, in this case WeBrick, the same parts you can see here, and also a website with the full set, this time from Let Bricks. With the full set you don't have to get the instructions, of course, you will get both instructions and parts. This way you don't have to get anything else. Again, Let Bricks is a third-party bricks company, so that's why the price is so low. If you want the original LEGO bricks because you're faithful to LEGO, you can get only the instructions and the bricks by yourself. And now that we finished with the premises, I think we can start checking here the F-22. We do not only have this one, but also more aircraft at the same scale. We have the F-14 Tomcat and the Su-57 from Russia, that is another stealth aircraft. So here you can compare two stealth aircrafts. Maybe I can take them closer to the camera so you can see them better. Maybe, oops, I disconnected a landing gear, but it's not important now. So here you can see them better together. These are two 5th generation fighters. Here you can see them from the front, from the rear. For the Su-57 you can find a dedicated video here in the right top corner or caption the video. While here we can compare the F-22 with the F-14 Tomcat, that is one of my favorite aircraft ever. Here we can also open the wings, because this one has a swept wings. Here you can see them together, so we have two beautiful American fighters. What we have today, the cockpit, again, you can choose between the black color present here if you like it. I did it in black simply because I didn't have the orange parts, but actually I like most the orange solution. Or if you use third-party bricks, you can choose also colors not available with the original parts. For example, trans black parts that you can instead see here. Thank you, camera. Okay, see, these are not in black, but is a trans black. I still think the orange solution is better, but again, with third-party bricks you can also find colors not usually available, like the trans orange, for example. Now we can check the features of this aircraft. Of course, you can find the link to the video here in the right top corner or caption the video if you want to check the larger brother of this fighter. So first, here on the wings, we have here the flaps. These can go down this way, 1 and 2. Maybe from this side you can see them better. This can move, see, up until here or down. On the tail we do also have this part that can move up and down. Let's see if this way it's more visible. See, okay, yes, this way is more visible. Later I'll show you them also on the program, because I think on the program it's more clear, but I want to show you that they work also in real life. On the bottom we also have here the internal bay, the main one. This aircraft has internal bays to keep the stealth features. We do not have the side internal bays here, this cannot open, while the main one can open. I'll show you, okay, 1 and 2. So you can open the main internal bay, but you don't have so much space for the weapons, because we have the structure needed to keep the aircraft like one piece and do not break up. But if you keep them open, you can still place some weapons inside. On the back you also have the engines with thrust vectoring, so this can move up this way, down this way. You can also open them like this, close them, see? Also this feature I think is pretty nice for this aircraft. I think here like this is pretty nice. This one is with everything open. Here is thrust vectoring into two different directions. Here we have the landing gears. These are not retractable simply because it's very small, while on the bigger one they are. What you can do to make it into flying configuration is simply to disconnect the 3 landing gears, so 2 on the back and 1 on the front, like this. Here these are the hatches, represent the hatches of the landing gears. You can remove them as well, and it's done. Now it's in the flying configuration. See, very, very flatty. And that's it. We do not have anything else to check simply because the scale is much smaller than the larger brother. I think the final result is so nice, even though the scale is so small. This is a standard keyboard. This is the fighter. It's not very large. You don't need a lot of display space for it. So maybe it's not about the cost, but about the space you have available. You can choose this one. If you love this aircraft and you want to save money or save space, I think this is a very nice solution for you. And now just a fast check on the digital program about what I have already shown you. Maybe you can see them better here. So if something was not so clear, check this second part. On the aircraft, you can move here the flaps for the landing, so this one can go down or can be flat. You can move the tail here up and down this way, up and down, up and down. You can aim the engines up, down, or open or close them. Here we have the internal base. This can open this way, 1 and 2. The only problem is that inside we still have some space, yes, but not so much to keep the weapons inside. You can place some weapons, but you have to keep the base open. And finally, as a last thing, here we have the landing gears that you can simply disconnect as I have shown you before. You have to disconnect 1, 2, and 3. And these 2 are the hatches, 1 and 2, done. Now it's in the flying configuration. You can use a stand. In this case, you can find my stand as a free tutorial here on the channel, clicking in the right up corner, or in the free tutorial playlist. You can also find the weapons to use on this fighter. You can put them inside with the internal base open, or also outside, even though in this case you don't have the stealth feature anymore. So I do not recommend it, but you can do it. But if you want to use my stand and weapons, this is what you will find in the free tutorial. The stand connects here, and this is the flying configuration on the stand. Of course, you can also add some weapons if you want. We can add, I don't know, 1 here and 1 here, for example. This way, okay? We have external missiles. That's up to you. And that's it. The video is finished. I have shown you everything both on the program and in real life. I hope you enjoyed this model that, even if it's smaller compared to the previous week one, I think it still deserves a lot of love. So if you like it, remember to leave a thumbs up, remember to check my other LEGO creations, and as usual, see you again next week in a new video. Bye!